The best investment advice ever given is by Warren Buffett, the most successful investor in the world, who advises not to save what is left after spending, but to spend what is left after saving. It's impossible to overstate the value of saving money. You won't begin saving money until you develop sound financial practices and allow your future needs to take precedence over your present wants, which is to say, when you make saving money a priority. Do it then. Making a zero-based budget before the month starts is a straightforward way to break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Being intentional is key to maintaining a budget. It aids in the planning process so you can determine how much you can actually save each month and track where your money is going. Making a zero-based budget entails giving each and every dollar a name or task before saving or spending it. Remember, how much money you make really doesn't matter. What matters is how you spend it. With that being said, our video today looks at the top 20 practical money saving tips. Be sure to leave a comment, give the video a like, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting future videos. Before buying a book, check to see if you can borrow it from your neighborhood library or online platforms before adding it to your shopping cart. In most libraries, you can also rent audiobooks and digital versions of your favorite books. It's an easy way to read regularly without spending a fortune. And if you are bent on buying a book you can completely own, check out sites like Alibris and Thrift Books for great deals on new or gently used books for next to nothing. To cut costs on entertainment and general events, check to see if there are any senior student, teacher, or military discounts available the next time you purchase tickets for a movie theater, museum, or sporting event. If not, remember that having physical cash when you bargain is always a plus. Declutter the items in your home that you no longer require and are willing to part with for the sake of your financial future. You'd be surprised at how much clutter that you don't even use or think about that you have in your home, and the money you can make from those activities can mean the difference between living paycheck to paycheck or not. Consider doing simple repairs yourself before spending money on new items, broken objects, and so on. Typically, the cost of materials and a quick Google or YouTube search will save you a bundle on your latest home repairs or improvement project. Furthermore, you will not have to pay someone to do something that you can most likely do yourself. However, if you're the type who can't seem to hit the nail on the head, you might want to enlist the assistance of a friend or neighbor to save money on new drywall. Oh, and if you need to do some do-it-yourself work, borrow the tools from a friend or neighbor instead. To stop spending money on items you might not need, you can make it more difficult to shop online. Choose to manually enter your shipping address and credit card number each time you place an order rather than saving your billing information. Due to the added work, you'll probably make fewer impulse purchases. Giving yourself some time to think before making a purchase is one way to stop yourself from going overboard with spending. If you're doing your shopping online, think about adding the item to your cart and then leaving the page until you've had more time to consider it. In some circumstances, the retailer may even give you a coupon code after discovering that you abandoned the cart. If 30 days seems excessively long, you might want to try shorter intervals, such as a 24 or 48-hour hold. You probably have several subscriptions, including Netflix, Apple Music, Hulu, Spotify, gym dues, trendy subscription boxes, and Amazon Prime. Any subscriptions not used frequently are better canceled, and be sure to toggle off auto-renew once a purchase is made. However, if after unsubscribing it becomes necessary to resubscribe, it should be integrated into your new and more realistic budget so as to help stay on track with your savings. Also, consider sharing memberships with some family or friends for those subscriptions that you do want to keep. Many streaming services, including Netflix and Hulu, allow you to view your favorite programs on 2 or more screens at once, usually with an upgraded account. This way, everyone benefits and is able to save. By switching or reducing cable packages, you could reduce your monthly cable bill significantly. It is no secret that cable subscription costs are skyrocketing. With all fees included, cable TV prices are insane, and often, most people barely make time to watch the programs at all. All the same, with so many streaming apps and channels in the world right now, cable TV isn't the only place to watch your favorite shows on cable anymore. Cut the cord and learn how to save a ton of money with network apps and streaming services as cable alternatives. Nonetheless, don't just go subscribe to all streaming services. Only register for streaming services that you intend to use, or else you might actually spend way more than you do for cable if you sign up for everything available. If your monthly cell phone bill exceeds your monthly grocery budget, it's time to cut back. Get rid of unnecessary extras like expensive data plans, phone insurance, and useless warranties to save money on your cell service. Also, don't be afraid to bargain with or switch providers. It may take some perseverance and research, but the savings are well worth it. Another option is to manually save your change by setting it aside each night. When you have a substantial sum, you can deposit it directly into your savings account and watch it grow from there. In fact, when it comes to spending, it's better to use cash rather than credit cards because it's easier to part with physical cash. While this strategy does not result in instant savings, it is a sound approach for gradual savings growth. Put any nice work bonuses, inheritances, tax refunds, or other unexpected finances to good use. Perhaps it could be directed towards funds used to settle any outstanding credit card debt or student loans if you are still in debt, rather than saving them. If you don't have any debt, use the extra money to increase your emergency funds, just in case of any emergencies. A spending freeze is exactly what it sounds like, a period of time during which no disposable income is spent. A spending freeze can teach you how you've been spending or wasting cash in the past, and once you're done, add more money to your savings account. If the idea of going a week or more without making a single purchase seems overwhelming, take into account this. A voluntary spending freeze is easier to maintain than one that is required due to a lack of emergency funds. Did you know that by making a few small changes to your house, you can reduce the cost of your electricity bill? Start by making a few easy changes, such as taking shorter showers, mending leaky pipes, washing your clothes in cold tap water, and setting up dimmers and LED light bulbs. Also, ironing in bulk, turning off utilities, devices, and appliances when they are not in use, and other subtle adjustments. While new, energy-efficient appliances are an excellent way to reduce your electric bill, they are not cheap. However, if you incorporate it into your monthly budget, you can save up and pay for those improvements in cash over time. The average household spends insane amounts of money annually on food purchased outside the home, even though buying lunch a few times a week may seem harmless at the time. Especially if their favorite eatery is close to their place of employment, packing lunch can actually save quite a bit of money. In addition, you frequently can purchase a full week's worth of groceries for the same cost as 2 dinners out. Make your own food instead, and you'll see month after month's worth of savings grow. Since eating out is generally more expensive than cooking at home, cutting back on restaurant meals is one of the easiest ways to increase your savings. If you want to start saving money right away, a vacation is probably the last thing you should be looking to invest in. Try visiting your own city as a tourist rather than taking your family to faraway destinations. This will not only enable you to save hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but it will also enable you to enjoy yourself as you discover your neighborhood with fresh eyes. A little preparation before grocery shopping can go a long way toward assisting in saving money on groceries. To prevent making impulsive purchases of things you don't need, check your pantry and make a shopping list. It's incredibly simple to stroll through aisles at shopping malls, grabbing exciting treats and items you don't need or really plan for at the checkout. But those little expenditures, also known as budget busters, add up significantly and cause the budget to go over every month. Leave the kids at home if you really want to stick to your list and budget. If you are bent on cutting costs and saving time, try online grocery delivery or pickup. These days, the majority of large grocery stores provide these services, with the well-known ones delivering for free. This can go a long way to help save a ton of money. By having your groceries delivered, you avoid any temptation that might have arisen from smelling those hot, freshly baked chocolate chip cookies wafting through the aisles. In other words, you are compelled to follow your list and refrain from impulsive purchases. If your employer provides a 401k plan, which is a retirement savings plan offered by many American employers that provides tax benefits to the saver, or any similar plans based on your geographical location, you should take advantage of it. Set up an account with your HR department, but keep in mind that you should not begin saving and investing for retirement until you are completely debt-free, except for your mortgage, and have an adequately funded emergency fund of 3 to 6 months. Do you know that you can make financial savings without even being aware of it? All you have to do is configure your bank account so that money is transferred once per month from your checking account to your savings account. If that's unsettling, you can set up direct deposit to have a portion of your paycheck automatically deposited into your savings account. Simple, reliable, and unquestionably a smart way to save. When it comes to saving money, monthly debt payments are the biggest money drain. Your income is taken away by debt. Therefore, it's high time you paid off that debt. The debt snowball method is the quickest way to pay off debt. Here, you settle your debts in size order, smallest to largest. And although this sounds a little intense, you can finally use your extra income to advance toward your savings goals once it has been freed up. Following a budget, which means setting priorities for your spending, is one smart way to manage your money and hopefully keep more of it. For money management, you could try the 50, 30, and 20 budget rule. This method entails allocating 50% of your after-tax income to necessities, 30% to wants and desires, and 20% to savings and debt payments. You can make adjustments elsewhere if one of your allocations exceeds these percentages. So there you have it, a video of the top 20 most practical money saving tips. If you enjoyed this video, watch also the next video on your screen, which looks at what inflation is and how to survive inflation in 2022. As always, be sure to leave a comment to let us know your views and opinions. Also, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more innovative business videos.